Wild nature doesn't follow a script. Each day in the savanna and beyond its borders holds unexpected encounters, dramatic twists, and profound lessons about survival. From the golden plains of Masai Mara to the treacherous rivers of Zambia, from Brazilian backyards to South African reserves, we witness incredible moments. Here, lions can retreat before lizards, prey pretend death to escape, and mothers risk everything to protect their cubs. 1. A man and 2 pit bulls. In Ponta Porã, Mato Grosso do Sul, Brazil, the Muay Thai instructor Ernesto Chavez experienced a real confrontation outside the traditional rings. During his routine morning run, he was surprised by 2 loose pit bulls that attacked him simultaneously, moving with a frightening synchronicity. One animal targeted his throat, the other aimed at his legs, a strategy that maximizes predatory success chances by attacking vital points and mobility areas. For almost 7 eternal minutes, he fought alone, screaming for help while resisting growing fatigue. Some passers-by walked by without stopping. Others hesitated before the dangerous scene, understandable given the intimidating reputation of the breed. He ended up suffering injuries to his leg and a broken finger from the force necessary to hold the collars. Ernesto recorded the video not out of bravado, but as an educational warning. In his own words, "If it were another person, without technique or strength, perhaps they would not have survived." 2. The solitary crossing of the little warrior. On the banks of the Luangwa River in Zambia, an extremely rare and dramatic sequence was witnessed by guides and tourists in a state of shock. A male lion cub, only 5 months old, was trying to cross alone one of the most dangerous stretches of the river, territory known for harboring multiple adult crocodiles. Moments before, part of the Nsefu pride had faced the treacherous current, with 4 adults managing to scale the high and steep bank, but leaving 2 cubs trapped between the deadly water and the ancestral predators. The little male, demonstrating impressive courage, managed to dodge 5 consecutive crocodiles through instinctive maneuvers and extraordinary luck, until he was finally captured by the 6th predator, the largest crocodile of that stretch of the river. His mother, wounded and completely exhausted, observed everything from the top of the slope, physically unable to interfere or help. It was a moment simultaneously admirable and devastating. 3. The dog, the gait, and the instinct. In São João Batista, Brazil, an everyday episode quickly transformed into a high-tension situation. A resident, performing a simple task, fetching a chair from the back of a known residence, encountered an unexpected situation upon returning. The property gate was open, and a pit bull was preparing to leave. The animal's behavior was not motivated by gratuitous aggression, but by the natural instinct of territorial protection, activated by someone the dog didn't recognize as part of its territory. The reaction was instantaneous and intense. The resident initially tried to contain the dog using the chair itself as a protective barrier, but the animal completely escaped the enclosure, initiating a physical confrontation. The recorded video documents a dramatic scene, man and dog rolling on the ground in a desperate attempt at containment. Despite the bites received, the resident managed to remain calm, apply containment techniques, and safely place the animal back inside the yard. The episode, which ended without serious injuries, serves as a warning. The resident himself, who knew both the animal and its owners, classified the incident as isolated, demonstrating maturity and understanding about canine behavior. Four, royalty put to the test. In the prestigious Sabi Sands Reserve in South Africa, an unlikely encounter challenges all expectations about natural dominance. A male lion, the ultimate symbol of wild power, encounters a large monitor lizard, armed with powerful claws. What should be a routine demonstration of feline supremacy transforms into a disconcerting surprise. The lion visibly hesitates, demonstrates clear signs of discomfort, and, surprisingly, retreats and abandons the location. 5. The dog and the rhinoceros. In a moment of pure innocence, a dog rests deeply and takes time to realize what was happening. 6. The unexpected siege. In the heart of the African savanna, a dramatic scene unfolds before the lenses. Two lionesses carry out a coordinated ambush against a solitary baboon that, in desperate flight, finds precarious refuge at the top of an isolated tree. The first lioness demonstrates her surprising climbing ability, following the primate toward the highest branches, while her companion remains strategically positioned on the ground, blocking any escape attempt. The siege seems perfect, and tension reaches its peak when the baboon finds itself completely cornered between two implacable predators. However, nature reserves extraordinary twists. At a crucial moment, two cubs of the lionesses wander dangerously away from the group, attracting the attention of another adult baboon that descends from a nearby tree. This situation represents a real threat, as adult male baboons possess strength and aggression capable of causing serious damage to lion cubs. Maternal instinct immediately overcomes predatory impulse. Both lionesses abandon their almost certain prey to protect their offspring. The cornered baboon, which seemed doomed, escapes unharmed. 7. One hyena and 3 cheetahs. The predatory efficiency of hyenas reaches its apex in an impressive demonstration of opportunism. In just 6 timed seconds, a hyena manages to completely usurp the meal of 3 cheetahs simultaneously. The cheetahs, despite their superiority in speed, find themselves unable to collectively defend their resources against a single more robust and determined opponent. 8. The Pyramid of Predators. In the legendary Masai Mara, a sequence of events reveals with crystal clarity the complex hierarchy that governs the great African predators.
Cheetahs.
The scene begins with a cheetah with prey after investing considerable energy. However, it barely has time to catch its breath when a hyena appears on the horizon, imposing its presence through kleptoparasitism, a strategy where species less efficient in hunting compensate through direct intimidation. The cheetah, evolutionarily built for speed and not for combat, can do little against the hyena's physical robustness. But this is not the last transfer of dominance. Moments later, a male lion majestically approaches the scene. His mere presence completely alters the balance of power. The hyena, which seconds before seemed imposing, does not hesitate to retreat. Without need for physical confrontation, the king of the savanna takes possession of the carcass. If you liked the video, choose one of these videos to continue watching.